See what happens when these T pages attack, when these guys do things, I figure more out. What was the first thing I told them? The more you try to attack me and speak, the more I learn from what you guys do. I got big news for everybody. This is huge. I need you to understand this. This is probably the biggest thing. I first off want to say that I have no contention toward Don's life. I don't have nothing against him. I mentioned the story. I wasn't trying to put it in a way where you thought it was something clickbait. It's something I mentioned. I don't do clickbait, but off of me seeing the reaction, what I now get, it's gonna be okay. I'm just trying to think of how to tell you guys this. It's heavy. It's not normal. Hold on. And to the one young lady, where does a black and mild look like drugs? I'm going to expose you too. Queen, I want to let you know it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. It has nothing to do with him. It's bigger than that. Hold on. Because it makes perfect sense too. That artist name will be up here where you could click and go subscribe. Hey, I gotta holler at y'all real quick. I'm sorry to cut the music short and stuff, but we gotta talk real quick. I got some time actually. Today I got some time. Let me tell y'all something y'all may not understand. This is gonna connect everything. So it seems when I mention the name Genesis or Kid Trunks, there's a big uproar. People got an issue when it's legit fact. I'm talking about something that anybody could validate. Well, now I think I understand, okay? Remember back when I told you I think X is a player? Let's see it this way. What if she was allegedly not meant to be what she is as this day, but she became it, but someone held contention in her heart for that situation? How would that spell out for you? That would build the picture around everything, right? Let me put it a bit deeper. There is a mutiny on Tentacion's estate. Let me repeat, there's a mutiny. Now, first you need to understand what a mutiny is. A mutiny is if we're all selling together. And for instance, when I had people who joined up, screamed CommenterNation, then tried to attack me, that would be a mutiny. Cleo's selling the ship. There is a mutiny against what she stands for. She's pushing her son's legacy, building up people around it, trying to keep up with the son. Allegedly, let me ask you this, and we're just asking questions. We're going back to the basics. Jen, when was the last time she got to see her grandson? Can you answer that? Let me do you one better. Did you know, or did you have knowledge or involvement with anybody before Tentacion? And when I say anybody, I mean anybody around him. Can you deny knowing anyone from these T pages? Guys, I want you to see. Have you ever seen a ruler in control and what happens when someone's trying to overthrow them? You're watching it. You're watching it before your eyes. You see, because there's going to be people who back the evil overthrower to take over the good king. This literally refers to a story in the Bible. Literally. It is a person that has a different motive trying to overthrow a sovereign person. Do you see how this works? True or false? When Cleo was asking for the DNA test, did you willingly go take it? Or did you back out and lawyer up? You know I talk to lawyers, right? Did you back out and lawyer up against the initial premonition to take a DNA test? Everything is chess. Now, here's what's bad for you. I got someone that's able to link these T pages to you. If we do that, your lawyer's going to be very busy because of everything they said collectively. Everything I have them saying, the reasoning I have them saying it, that is proven. These girls are reckless with their mouth. They are. They are. Funny how they make subtle threats when you know you're as light as a beanbag. Then if something happened to you, oh, he's hurting a girl. After you've made threats, someone's defending themselves. We link these people to you, it's checkmate. Because you won't have nowhere to run to then. You won't have nothing to say. There's no response. See, a lot of people think you're a wholesome girl. I know otherwise. A lot of people want to put respect on you because they're trying to put respect on you for one or two reasons. I'm going to tell you right here. Now, I ain't been wrong about you yet. You know that. Either they have something in it for them when you take over. Like that's going to happen. Really? You really think you can do that? Number two, there's some level of knowledge and blackmail they have about you pertaining to the situation. You are not going to win. You think you telling a bunch of friends to hit dislikes is going to do something? You're just going to make me say more what you really don't want me to say. Because see, there's certain things that I'm going to let play out. Let me put it that way. But did you see your guy's reaction yesterday? Hey, Trunks, I have all the respect for your friend that has passed. I've spoken with his family. You're no more important than family. You're just a friend. Let's get that straight off the rip. People saying things disrespectful or disregarding. No, what I told was fact about you. And you know it. That's why you humbled yourself. Did you guys notice whenever him or something else gets exposed, they immediately run back to showing pictures of Czarr and showing videos. This was then running down memory lane. You still can't answer why you did what you did. You still, no answer. No answer. You did what I wanted you to do. Because off of you doing that, the people that haven't seen what I'm doing, that haven't seen this, they're the only ones that's confused. We're not confused. And I'm connected to whoever you're around. See, what you should be fearing most is not having an answer for what you did versus you bringing up Czarr speaking a certain way. To act as if you walked in on Czarr with his situation with a baby mother and you owe some. Wait. Should I leave that alone? Now we're playing ball, and now you know where I'm at. You know where I'm at with it. You know what I know. It makes perfect sense. Love Never Blossoms was right there. Let's get a bit deeper. Let's get a bit deeper in the best way, because I'm going to really put some respect on you today. You're going to see. So who has promises to them when the rightful king takes over, right? Because this ain't about no DNA test for you. I mentioned it. You tried to act like you were taking it in the media. You did what I wanted you to do. Now we're at a point where I know who you are. I know who you're connected to. I know who else you're connected to. People won't think of revolving this case. You played into the hand that was held out for you. The same hand you're biting that fed you the tips. You think you can bite the hand that fed you the tips on how to move? Let's be honest. We all know what you're up to. And this started in 2017, didn't it? Did it not? No comment on anything. I just know you sent her money. Let's talk about the 3 reasons you sent money. See, I cover all angles. I'm here covering all angles. You think I ain't thought of it? Either A, she actually performed the service and made some type of beat, music, produced, DJ'd. Choose the above. B, within the whole mix of things, you were sending her money to support her or a gift of some sort, right? C, that's the latter one that a lot of other people are speculating, which you know involves some type of service that is not of legal matters to discuss. So where are we at with it? Because hitting dislike on my video is not going to erase the receipt. It's not going to erase the fact you did it. You're going to get your one chance to cover it up, and I'm not going to tell you when. I'm not going to tell you where. I'm not going to tell you how. I'm not going to tell you. You're going to get your one chance to cover it up. Just know that I'm not helping you do that. You're on your own with that. You take your one chance to cover it up, and let's see how smart you really are. Let's see how smart you really are. Since you love addressing the fans, since you love posting Ja's picture alluding to the past, when you get addressed on your present and your future and something you did in the past. Funny how you do that. That doesn't stop nothing. You could have 2 million people see it. It won't stop what we know at all. That's why I spread the information around. I spread it to certain people because I'm like, if they move funny, they'll know. It's mutiny on the estate. That's all you need to know coming in. There is a mutiny. The mother working hard, keeping her son's dream alive. Someone is committing mutiny on her. Someone is literally trying to hurt her whole movement. That's a fact. So much so, lawyers are in the mix now. Someone's trying to ruin her so that they can get something out of it. Even though they didn't work hard for nothing. You did nothing to help. You can't say you did a thing. But what anyone else does that wants to have some fun on a drunken night, you did nothing else. You don't deserve it. You're messing with the mother. And like I told you, I'm going to find out the exact blackmail you're trying to do, because there's a way around that. And oh, guys, don't be surprised if the T pages start their ranting again, because they're someone who gets something out of this. Let me ask people. Let me ask you guys something. And answer me honestly. Does a nonprofit organization get money solely off donations? Or are they nonprofit because they gain funds for being a nonprofit? And how many people could a nonprofit feed? How many people could be on the payroll with a nonprofit? Oh, so Queen, they get both. Okay, that answers it. So here's my thing. I gotta ask you guys something. Does that now make sense why there's websites and unsecured reasonings and the same people are attacking us because we're attacking their lust for an opportunity? Because if the mutiny failed, would they lose their businesses and they'd lose an opportunity to take the throne, wouldn't they? We know you now. Oh, we know you. You can say what you want around it. Now you're known. When you know your enemy, you know them now. And we now know. See, you don't know who I'm conversating with that's around you, though. That's your danger. That's a red flag off the rip. Like, you got to hold the caution flag everywhere you walk. You don't know who I'm talking to around you. There is mutiny on Cleo working hard to uplift Ja's legacy. Ask her when's the last time she was allowed to see her grandson. This is her grandson, right? When was the last time grandmother was allowed to spoil her grandson? That's a fact. You could talk about me. You could talk about anything else. Only thing you can't do is dispute what I say with proof. Because for me to say it, there's something that if you say something, I'm going to show something that's going to end whatever you're trying to do. It's going to end it instantly. Overnight, you'll fall. There is mutiny against the estate. Now, real X fans, since they like using this term, how would people feel? No, how would Ja feel if his mom was being blackmailed? If his mother was being threatened? How would she feel? How would he feel? Would he put respect on you for threatening and blackmailing his mother? Is that how it works? Real X fans, since the fake ones calling out real X fans don't know. How would he feel with his mother getting threatened and blackmailed? How would he feel with the truth coming out and then fakes trying to take that over? What would he do if he knew who y'all were and he knew you were in Florida and he knew you had a nonprofit that was not sanctioned by him? What would you? He'd pull up in your business and trash your whole business. Wouldn't he? Wouldn't he? Oh, off the threats to his mother alone, off of the mutiny alone to his estate, he earned it. Whether you like his mother or not, she birthed him. She earned it. So y'all can say, oh, she's doing this and that. So what? She birthed him. Guys, I want you right now to put all the support on Cleo. Support Cleo. Support her. I want you to think, if something by chance was going on and something happened to her, what would happen to his estate? Who would be the next one licking at the chops for it? Yeah, we see you. We see you. I now know that you are literally linked to this estate in some way, shape, or fashion. But is it by a DNA test? Let's get a bit deeper. Since you want to attack my videos, let's get deeper. I told you that was a mistake because I really wasn't talking about this. I seen you. But when I found out what you were literally doing, someone updated me. I said, she's doing just what I knew she would. You're not doing anything different than I knew you were going to do. Or I wouldn't have called out what you need to do if I didn't know what you were going to do. Do you see the logic? You can't win. Not here. You're lawyering up. How is the money for the lawyers being paid? Anybody know? I'm going to blow the smoke to that one. So if I did a paper trail, say we had you audited, say we had all your nonprofits audited, where will we see the money going to? Would we see more of the money going to the people working the nonprofits, or will we see more of the money going to helping those less fortunate, as Josh set it up for? And what I'm talking about is the organizations not ran by his family, not even with his family's name on it. Think about that. If I have a nonprofit, how is someone that's not a direct family member going to have a nonprofit mentioning me in any way? Does that make sense? So who's really begging for money? Oh, because you don't say, hey, go support my Cash App at $, capital THE, capital CZARR. And you rather say, hello, do you need help? What's the difference? Who are you really helping? Who's a certified psychologist in your nonprofit business? Are all of you certified psychologists? Are all of you certified to do certain things? Or is there someone added in to make it look legit, but y'all ain't legit? Matter of fact, do you share the Onfroy bloodline? So why do you have a nonprofit? Did anyone ever think of that? Now, we took screenshots of everyone who was listed on the page. Why is it different now? Because when I called them out, I see you changed it after. Why? This isn't a game of cat and mouse. This is a game of I'm going to put this out and I'm going to see your reaction. You react. Even if you choose not to react, that's still a reaction. What you don't understand is I got you. That's why all the hate. That's why you want to hit the dislike button. Funny thing is, I get why you do it for Jen. Why do you do it when I talk about Trunks too? Off of stuff he really did. What's the connection? Jen, did you know Trunks prior to 2018 at all? You didn't? Oh, let me get this straight, okay? So just like Scheme, you're going to say he was a friend prior to. No other reason. Not that you two had any past knowledge of each other before, prior to you and Ja. That's not the case, right? You know, I'm going to just keep this blatantly honest right here. If I could see anyone simping at any point in time, Trunks, it's you. If I was going to see someone being a simp, it's you, hands down. Everybody else, I could see them macking. I could never see you macking. You don't give that vibe off. You don't give the vibe. And here, I'm going to take a brief intermission to read what was sent to me. And I want you to place some type of mind to who these people are. I promise you will be thoroughly entertained. Whew. Because I was. And she's talking more. Excellent. So randomly, this chick named Real Mobbish. Think of that. What is a mob? She's in the mind, she's mobbing on something. Now, think of this rhetoric and remember of a scenario I told you episodes prior. You'll put it all together. Watch. I'm going to just start off with today. 1:52 a.m. This girl has nothing to do with her life. She's up at 1:52 a.m. Here's what she said. Go get off them drugs and get out my DM with all that fake. Number one, dummy, you were the first in my DMs. I wasn't checking for you. Get out your DMs. You're built funny. I wasn't checking for you. When did I check for you? With all that fake ish. You talking, how about you stop sniffing that coke? I'm sniffing coke. Right now, to the invisible officer and to officers I know, do I sniff? Does any of that make sense? I'm a country nigga. I ain't sniffing nothing. If anything, we'd probably sell it to you and make you try the product and then throw you out the door by your head. That's what I know happens. Ain't sniffing the product. Are you stupid? What proves I'm sniffing? Do you see the slander off the rip? Do you see the slander? This is how you know she's pissed, because they're getting exposed. They're getting exposed. Now I just declared what you're doing. It's mutiny on Tentacion's estate. Someone gets close saying they do have relevance. Then they treat the mom like trash in the media, in real life, blackmailing, threatening. She gets a group of people behind her to think they're going to get a come up when she gets what she's going for. This person's linked to you. This is your girl. Yes, it is. I verified that. This is your girl right here. Your girl. Let me finish. It gets good. You already bipolar. You schizophrenic. A word, B word. It's not funny to laugh at people with schizophrenia. It's not funny to laugh at people that are bipolar. These are real disorders. See, I got a certification for psychology. These are people with real disorders that cannot function, that cannot do for themselves in most instances without meds. So you're telling me I'm doing meds for schizophrenia, meds for being bipolar, coke, and I'm adding, do you get this? She's literally taking in a line while she's saying this. Do you see how it makes no sense? You're not logical. Let's finish. You really crazy. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Okay. That's why she had to attack the videos where I addressed her. That's why I figure out what you guys do before you do it. That's crazy. Stuff I said months and months and months to up to a year ago are happening now. That's why I'm crazy. Yeah, that's called crazy, right? And you F with the right one. I done told before to stop effing with me and keep my name out that raggedy A-word mouth of yours, right? Robin, is that your name? What? What you gonna do about it? Robin. Like, you're stupid. Trust me, your people will see this ish and see that fake page. I'm telling them. They ain't gotta see it. I posted it. I'm telling them. Hold on, it gets better. And see that fake page you trying to promote, you sick B. What fake page? What fake page am I promoting? She's delusional. I know who you're talking about. Ask them, did I promote them? What did I promote? You're an idiot. Don't you ever in your life put no lie on me when it comes to job. When it comes to job, what lie when it comes to job? Now, hold on. This is where it gets good. What lie did I put on you when it came to job? Let's think about this. I spoke about Robin and how she said stuff about me, right? Oh, this is semi-important call. Well, hold on. because once I get out of this one, I'm going to get on to the other one. Give it a second. Check this out. This is going to blow y'all socks off. Think about that. When I mentioned the name Robin, right? When I mentioned the word Robin, what did I say? I said, talked about her coming at me, right? Who's the only person I mentioned dealing with Czarr but a baby mother? Yeah, gotcha. So this isn't really Robin, is it? This ain't who I think it is it? This is you using a fake page to vent your frustration, ain't it? That's actually what it is. And I'm not stupid. This is you on a fake page venting your frustration. This is how you're putting yourself out there. How you're getting out what you want to say, what you really want to say under your name, but you're not dumb enough to do that. So you get on a fake page, and what we're going to do, no, don't try and delete it now. We're going to run back and check this against the email, to the location, to the name. And we're going to figure out if this is really you. Because I didn't mention a Robin with Czarr. Matter of fact, only thing I showed was playfully was you near a butt with your tongue out, which I thought was disgusting. But I didn't mention XxXTentacion with you on purpose to check your temperature. Now we know where your animosity is coming from. You're speaking in the first person. So you're not saying, don't even ever talk about Czarr with her. I know who you are now. Oh, Sanchez, why hop on a fake username just to speak to me? It didn't stop you from speaking to me on that fake fan page when I knew it was you. Did it? I'll show everybody those texts. You weren't being ignorant. You actually spoke like you had intelligence. Period. So I know this is you. You can't hide yourself anymore. So now that I know this is you, I know you make fake pages to get at people. Let's check the rest of these fake pages and see who they line up to, either you or around you, that's too cowardly to talk on their name. There's nobody that can say, Czarr talked to me on a fake name. You seen me with anybody you can name. You said words with me, I had words with you as me. From big name to little name. It ain't changed a thing. So now that we're thinking this could be truly who we think it is, let's continue to read. This is where it gets good. Because now we see you. Hold on. When I read up to that, I laughed. I laughed till I cried, y'all. I said, this is her. I said, this is funny. No one ever mentioned that funny movements with Czarr until you came up. Let's check it. Because, see, I don't need N-words to do you nothing. I would knock your effing head off myself. False. Even you getting other niggas, that's false. I done whack-a-mole plenty of things. Trust me, that's false. See, you don't even know your enemy, and look how frustrated you are. You don't even know what I do. And trust me, I don't need a group of other guys to do it. If I do it, it's done. Y'all gonna be the ones crying. I'm just telling y'all, you don't grow and learn without experience. You think I ain't experienced people talking like this? You think I experienced a grown man talking like this before? You're a girl having to get other men to do it. That's definitely dead zone for y'all. Are you stupid? Because of how you move, I'd go to the fullest extent. I'd go off the edge with it just because y'all move funny. So I'm going to just have to do you extra real. So you would never. Then you won't be a T-page speaking again, right? Now remember, this is you bringing the situation of what could occur in the fruition. I didn't bring up this type of action. You brought it up. So you'd be responsible for whoever else you got hurt, whoever you got stuff done to, whoever you got whatever gets done to. All you see is me. You don't see the action for a reason. This is how you get your guys locked up. I repeat, this is how you get a guy locked up. I ain't got to do that. Y'all are so young and dumb. I still got love for y'all. Y'all so young and dumb. If you don't know the game, this shows me you don't know the game for real, for real. Because I ain't going to bring up, oh, you said this, I'm sending my guy from there, I'm sending him here, I'm making a call there. No. Oh, we just seen you. I had a few guys just scout you out. Hold on, dummy. No, I ain't got to do that to you. I speak with authority from experience and hard work. You speak out of emotion. This is the same. Now think of this. Think of this. Let me read that last part. Because see, I don't need N-words to do you nothing. I would knock your head off myself. Look at what she's saying. Now, presume this could be who we think it is. You're telling me what I heard from the baby mothers, you didn't threaten them. You didn't get no one to ride around their crib. You didn't get nothing, not nothing done to them. You were nice to them. You loved them. Yeah. Got you, faker. Just a question. Do you think, let's say feds were in the midst here. You don't think we're able to track you through this? I just made you slip up your emotion. Baby girl, I got you. I got you. Oh my goodness, this is sad. Let me continue. B, you the only lane trying to profit off. Are we trying to profit or are we figuring the man's case? I'm putting in the work and I'm a business. So there's nonprofits with multiple people on a nonprofit payroll getting paid to take calls from his fans to help them with what again? Every day they're getting paid daily to help with what? Off of his name, and they ain't direct family? And you are knowledgeable of them because they're around you? No on Freud bloodline, none. They just call and talk with family members and they're linked to someone around you who we won't disclose yet, but we know. That's respect. That's not profiting off a man's death. Using his face as the website. And they're how old? Hold on. It gets good. It gets good. Yo, they're stupid. Y'all are stupid. You're begging A on GoFundMe. How many people have a GoFundMe? Hundreds of us. You should see some of them. Some of them for reasons just for supporters to support. What am I begging for? Support the channel. $, capital THE, capital CZARR on Cash App. What is the begging there? What's begging? Even if I said, please support the channel, how am I begging for it? Have you ever seen a real beggar? A real beggar is someone who doesn't work, who tries to create a situation and get it off the backs of others because they don't want to get up and work, or just because, oh, I got his kid, they want to get it off. How many people use child support as that? That's begging, because you could get up and work, but you don't want to accept any other situation but child support, or you don't want to accept any other situation but an estate. That's a beggar. You didn't make the music. You didn't create the person that made the music. You define a beggar, a bum, and a leech. That is a fact. So let's talk about a beggar. You're going to make me ether you harder. You're already done. You're going to make me set up the road and lay all y'all down. Because bottom line, a nonprofit not linked to a family in the name of someone gone is fraudulent. You weren't in the family. You don't know them personally up until this nonprofit came up and the opportunity by who? Yeah, your relation that happened to be through someone who's going for an estate, right? Yeah, we get it. Yeah, we get it. We understand. Give me a second. Some of my information just arrived back in. Give me a second. Let me take care of it. And we are getting back to it because I now am about to put the icing on the cake. Had to wait for it, and wait for it. Now we about to get it popping. We about to get this shaking because I'm going to tell you something. I'm 90% sure I know who this person is because they're saying to me stuff about Czarr. And dang well, the person that was running this page, you know I ain't never mentioned nothing about you and Czarr said. You know that. You know that. You're funny style. And we about to figure out who you really are. Let me get back to my dude. We're about to figure out who you really are. No games with it. No games with it. Because we got to know who you are. I'm sorry, you're too fraudulent. You're too fraud of a girl. And I've been saying what you are, and people are just now seeing it. So you know I've already prepared for the day they see it. That's facts. I already prepared for the day they see it. I already prepared for them.
Straight drop, bend it over, make the pussy pop. Roll up with the gang, switching lanes, we in second shots. Be long key, splash your heart, go and get a mob. Seas with a million, get your live with the Gucci flops. Not quick, but you know I love the veggie blue. Shorty on her knees, making music blowing like a flute. I'm on fire, steaming hot, nigga can't no you soup. Rolling with my ace of diamonds, nigga, we don't call the flute. Staying with the gang, yeah, we bringing pain. I just know this big pimpin' cause we roll with canes. Pockets swollen, lot of cash, call it big knots. Two blocks, bitch, you leave him dead for his body drop. Triple water, light shower, has the sunny shit. Gotta stay with real, these other niggas be so counterfeit. Counting up the presidents, the money is the medicine. More than all the blues, I'm on the ground like I'm a Mexican. Tiptoe in the industry, my pockets on the fitted. Talking to the feds, but I'm coming, so I said it. Niggas wanna see us pop out, you better pay the fee. Sashi on my boxes, I got designer jeans. Proud of on you, proud of it. If you my bitch, don't lie to me. Niggas know I'm king, if you see me, bring me properly. Pick it out of poverty, stacking bins, monopoly. 30 on my back, I'm showing threes, who's stopping me. If I got it, all the gods got it, real shit. Talking crazy seeds, letting off that mop stick. Keys in the cut, freezing like it's February. Houdini doing magic, catch you at the nearest cemetery. I love keys, I love seeds, I love all the gods. Don't forget my nigga Ace, cause he never run. Hungry for the cash, we gon' do the race. Playing with these bitches, these weak niggas can't relate. Straight drop, bend it over, make the pussy pop. Rollin' with the gang, switching lanes, we ain't setting shots. Be low keys, splash your heart, go and get a mob. Seeds with a mirror in July with the Gucci flops. Not quick, but you know I love the veggie blue. Shorty on her knees, making music blowing like a flute. I'm on fire, steaming hot, nigga can't no you soup. Rollin' with my ace of diamonds, nigga, we don't call the flute. Straight drop, bend it over, make the pussy pop. Rollin' with the gang, switching lanes, we ain't setting shots. Be low keys, splash your heart, go and get a mob. Seeds with a mirror in July with the Gucci flops. Not quick, but you know I love the veggie blue. Shorty on her knees, making music blowing like a flute. I'm on fire, steaming hot, nigga can't no you soup. Rollin' with my ace of diamonds, nigga, we don't call the flute.
Okay. Now this is fire. Now we're going to talk about it. I have my guy back. We're going to talk about it. I have a question right now. Does anyone know about an organization called Tomorrow Stars? Okay. The individual that has been speaking to me behind the scenes, she is affiliated with reposting to me these T pages. And what she does is she reposts them and she'll basically try and burn me. So let me read this to you. This is how I want you to know that these women are spiteful and they attempt to expose personal information for gain. This is real mobbish still. Oh, please, you ain't ish but a liar and effing fraud. Go and take that girl pic and make a effing burn page. It was a pic she posted. It was a pic she posted. It was a pic she posted. I didn't post it. The girl literally posted the pic and I reposted it. And you saw the shot they took at me publicly. But when I take a shot back, you see how emotional they get. Really, is that we all what y'all doing now? You mean you can do it and it's acceptable. But when we do it back, it hurts. Really? You fake A word, H word with an exclamation mark. I do not believe this is anybody but the one chasing the estate. Do you hear the animosity? How much did I expose her? Do you hear the animosity? This isn't a person who you post a pic of and they get mad. Because you know, if you attack me, I'm just going to up the ante and I'm going to post something that's going to be very messed up. I still have posts for days for you. I have preset out posts tagged for levels of where you take it. If she goes there, I'm posting this. If she goes there, I'm posting this. I'm already, the ammo set. All I need to do is grab the cartridge and slam it into the gun. Are you stupid? Really? Identity fraud is for guys. Do you not know who I am? How many other moguls, to all my respected moguls, do I not go live on your station and claim who I am and let you know? Do we not talk behind the scenes? Who is this? She's saying identity fraud when they're all frauds that can't show their face, that can't show themselves, that can't do nothing without hiding it and putting something on the internet about someone else. You guys live a lifestyle of cowards. So when you say stuff to me like, I'm not even going to get none, good. You lay down with them. That'd be tragic. Really, you should know your enemy. This isn't my first time speaking live. I spoke about Drake to Drake. I spoke to whoever when I had something to say. And I put respect on them for that. You're nobody special. You're a girl that flashed money, shook her rump on the internet, and was making claims about the color scheme. Or you're the girl that's committing mutiny on the estate. Which one is it? Okay. Your A is going down. So get the F with that BS. Your A getting exposed today. Believe that. Where do I say I'm from? I am from the hate room. There's nothing you're going to say that's worse than what people said to me there. I guarantee it, because they were closer to me than you. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. But I'm going to say this. You do that, do not be mad at what I do back. Because I don't think you know the extent to which I'm willing to take it. See, I call that playing nice. Look how mad you are about what I posted. That was me being nice. When I do the next ones, oh, I want to see y'all cry. That's all I want to do. I want to see y'all cry. Because what you're trying to do is destroy the mission to prevent someone from committing mutiny on Ja's mother. So you say you have so much respect for Ja, but you don't care what happens to his mother? Let's smoke to that one. And we definitely ain't smoking what you smoke at 1:52 a.m. last night. Let's be real. Somebody handed you a rock and told you go to town and then message him. Because you on that hard stuff. I can see it right now. You're on that hard stuff. Look at how you speak. You had no type of togetherness about how you're speaking. You're whacked out. You make no sense. I didn't even mention robbing Ja, but I did mention a baby mother. You see the difference? So you gave yourself away. You're whacked out. But that doesn't mean you can't get handled like anyone else. Trust me. Trust me. Don't get it twisted. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness at all. Don't ever do that. Oh, don't ever do that. That would just be messed up. Don't do that. I'm calling you where it needs to be called. I'm calling out all of you that were a part of this, that are a part of this plan, that are circling the mother as wolves hungry for a piece of meat, looking at what she deserves, trying to take it for yourselves. I see you. All of you connected to nonprofits, T pages. You're all in on it. That's why you have the information you do. You all go to a chat room, the leader talks to y'all, then y'all go out and y'all cause chaos. The same conglomeration that will await you in the next life. They all feel so safe. Like, oh, yeah. Czarr, he's trying to mess up our business, our nonprofit. When you have nothing to do with the bloodline, you have nothing to do with Cleo, you have nothing to do with her family. You only called her families. So why are you trying to get money off the situation? That's the question. And then blaming other people. What? I'm on YouTube. Who on YouTube doesn't monetize for the most part? So we're all getting money off of stories. You're getting it off of other people's lives, telling his fans to call in. Like you can help them do something. What are you helping them doing? Go to college? What are you helping them do? Oh, so they don't hurt themselves. Let them seek professional help, not you. What professionally can you do for them? You guys are fraud. I see your fraud. I see how fake you are. That's why you got to talk behind fake names. That's why, because you know if I see your identity, I shoot that over to my God, and that's the last I got to hear about it. You know that. Because you had a person that was near me that knows how I does it. I wouldn't have to worry about it. I ain't even got to think about you. You guys are funny style. What? Let me ask your leader something. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. What happened when you tried to come to me, talk that code question mark? See, she knows you. See, Cole knows you in the live chat. What happened when you came to me trying to tell me how big and bad a few guys were and what they did. What was the first thing I told you? Do you remember that? Oh, you don't remember that? Unfortunately, I gotta take this.
Straight drop, bend it over, make the pussy hot. Rollin' with the gang, switching lanes, we ain't seven shots. Being low key, splash your heart, go and get a mop. Cities with a mirror in July with the Gucci flops. Not crip, but you know I love a veggie blue. Shorty on her knees, making music blowing like a flute. I'm on fire, steaming hot, nigga can't no you suit. Brother with my ace of diamonds, nigga, we don't call the flute. Staying with the gang, yeah, we bringing pain. I just know this big pimpin' cause we roll with canes. Pockets swollen, a lot of cash, call it big knots. 2 blocks, but you need a bad for his body drop. Triple water, light shower, has the sunny shit. Gotta stay with real, these other niggas be so counterfeit. Counting up the presidents, the money is the medicine. Moving all the blues, I'm on the ground like I'm a Mexican. Tiptoe on the industry, my pockets on the fitted. Talking to the feds, but I'm Kermit, so I said it. Niggas wanna see us pop out, you better pay the fee. Sachi on my boxes, I got designer G. Prada on you, proud of it. If you my bitch, don't lie to me. Niggas know I'm king, if you see me, bring me properly. Make it out of poverty, stacking base monopoly. 30 on my back, I'm showing please, who's stopping me? If I got it, all the guys got it, real shit. Talking crazy C's, letting off that mop stick. Keys in the cut, freezing like it's paper. Houdini doing magic, catch you at the nearest cemetery. I love keys, I love C's, I love all the guns. Don't forget my nigga Ace, cause he got a run. Hungry for the cash, we gon' do the race. Playing with these bitches, snakes, you weak niggas can't relate. Straight drop, bend it over, make the pussy hot. Rollin' with the gang, switching lanes, we ain't seven shots. Being low key, splash your heart, go and get a mop. Cities with a mirror in July with the Gucci flops. Not crip, but you know I love a veggie blue. Shorty on her knees, making music blowing like a flute. I'm on fire, steaming hot, nigga can't no you suit. Rollin' with my ace of diamonds, nigga, we don't call the flute. Straight drop, bend it over, make the pussy hot. Rollin' with the gang, switching lanes, we ain't setting shots. Being low key, splash your heart, go and get a mop. Cities with a mirror in July with the Gucci flops. Not crip, but you know I love a veggie blue. Shorty on her knees, making music blowing like a flute. I'm on fire, steaming hot, nigga can't no you suit. Rollin' with my ace of diamonds, nigga, we don't call the flute.
Okay. I'm going to say this. After this very inspiring call, we're going to go to this length. Okay. And I also think it was good because, as you know, they come into the live to just watch, try and take pictures, try and do weird stuff. But here's what we got going on. Number one, I want to tell y'all, I have an interview coming up. And the interview is going to be with a powerful upcoming station. I'm going to keep you tuned in. And it's going to be Thursday or Friday. And I'm going to let you know. That's what that is. And that's going to be where I finish off this group of T pages and stuff. It's a very important interview. Don't get it twisted. He already has watched me for months and months and months. He knows what I'm dealing with. He knows who these people around us are. We're going to finish him off. I'm no longer going to just leave it up to Cleo. Cleo, I got you. I'm going to take care of him. I'm sorry. I know who they are. I know what they're doing. I'm telling you right now. They keep saying you mess with the right one. No, I'm gonna show you mess with the wrong one. I'm gonna show you trying to get close to get info. You truly mess with the wrong guy. I'm gonna show you that. The only reason I could show and prove on that Wiz tip, show and prove, I can only show and prove it to you because you don't respect it. Now I gotta make you respect me. You know, like you're not getting respect. Just like Czarr did for the bully on Trump's. I'm gonna make you respect it. I'm gonna make you respect it. I'm telling you. I'm actually glad you guys picked me to speak to. Because you know I'm not like the other guys. I'm not just taking your crap. I'm gonna do something back. I'm not like these other guys. I'm not just gonna take your bullying, take your harassing from multiple people. No, you have to end one person to show the rest you ain't playing. I have to handle one of you to show the rest of you I'm not playing with you. That's the only way it's gonna make sense. That's the only way you're gonna learn your lesson. That's the only way. It's too much. I got too much I'm doing, too much I'm dealing with, too much business I'm handling to go back and forth with you. That's why I let her say her last words. She could say, you're getting us. Well, it does. Do you know how many times they've said that? What? The personal info you took already exposed? The personal stuff you sent already exposed? Then if I pulled up on y'all and started laying people down to sleep, y'all would start calling the cops like, oh, he's doing something. Like, that's how y'all move. That's why I'm going to just handle it the best way I know. Because if I get real with it, y'all ain't going to get real back. Let's be real. You guys are harassing a deceased rapper's mother. You don't deserve to get laid down for that. You're harassing a deceased rapper's mother. You're blackmailing a deceased rapper's mother, starting nonprofits using her son's face. Who gave you the permission to even do it? Even if she knows about it, why would you think that's helping anyone but your own pockets? It's a nonprofit. We know you get paid from it. Whatever stipend, whatever you did, you get paid off of it. So stop speaking about money. You see, the ones that want money the most are going to criticize others getting paid off of their business. That's the norm. You're built funny. Just accept it. It's okay. We understand. You need to make a living somehow, and you have to make it off the backs of others. If not off of him, not really trying to figure out what happened, you want these suspects to go down so no one else gets held accountable. Don't worry. With the mission I already set out, if there was some other funny activity, it's gonna come out. Trust me. The lawyer, the suspects have moved exactly according to what I've said. They are in the gold. You think Trayvon Newsom getting bail means something? What is he going to do, run? He's a running target. He's a liability. He's getting free because he thinks he can defend himself better out here. But I'm telling you this, Trayvon, I told you before, that's not smart. I know you want to go home, but you're putting everyone in danger because there is an overzealous fan riding around out there. I seen them. I know who they are. I'm telling you, you do not want to be free. They are a real fan that really think you had something to do with it. Being free is not the time right now. I'm just trying to give you the info. Do what you want. Do what you want. You don't get it. You think, here's what they think. This is what most people think. Oh, all X's fans are just goth kids. What does that mean, dummy? That doesn't mean a goth kid's pussy's gone. And if they see you, they won't play Smack the Pinata? Are you stupid? Are you kidding me? Really? Let's do it this way. If you guys are going to go for a suspect, he's just as relevant to look into than these nonprofits, than the actions of a baby mother with Cleo. The person at the top's Cleo. How do you put any respect on a baby mother even thinking to attack the mother? Y'all should have just handled that off the... That should have been the moment she thought it, that gets handled. The pressure, I'm under pressure. What sort of pressure am I under? You mean I'm in the know of what's really happening? No. Y'all are under pressure to uphold your businesses, to keep looking legitimate, to look like you actually matter, to look like you're actually doing something. I put the game under pressure. Are you stupid? I put the game under pressure when I speak like this. Your guys don't even know about the game. Look how they're speaking. Who talks like that in text? Obviously someone who doesn't know the game. What you gonna say? Oh, I was just joking. Oh, I posted it. And you guys erase your messages all the time. That's why I screenshot them off the rip. You're phony like that. I show myself. Y'all don't. For a split second when you go live, then you shut it off or erase it because someone doesn't like what you said. Do I look like your guy for that? Hopefully I don't, because I'm not. And I'm doing drugs while I'm smoking a black and mild. I'm snorting coke while I'm doing it. You're naming everything we saw you doing. Isn't it funny how those who do the most want to say you do the most? No, you do the most. And always have done the most. That's never changed. And we know your type. Very shaky, baby. Very shaky. Very shaky. Everyone go support Cleo. These people around her are very shaky, and they're definitely plotting on her. You're definitely plotting on her. So if anything was to occur for her, I'd be able to point out all of you. All of you go down. I'm serious. Something happens to her, you all go down. We will make sure of it. Trust me. Trust me. You'll all go down. I know how you guys plot. I already see it. The way you're searching for baby mothers. Oh, yeah, I know about that. The way you're searching for baby mamas. The way you're looking for different things. It's very shaky. And your character shows so. That's a fact. We know what you're doing. That's why you'll never know about them. And I always will. You'll never know about the other people making the claims. And when the time's right, I'll let Cleo know exactly who they are. And the rest of you are to pass. See, what you're mistaking is that there's only one person that competes for the throne. She hasn't even taken the DNA test yet. Or if she has, she hasn't openly declared it. If she could prove that, don't you think she'd openly declare, I have proof? Think about that. What does she lose declaring she has proof she is to rebuttal anything we said? That would shut us up instantly. Why hasn't she done it? Think about it. Why haven't you done it? It would shut everything down. That's the $1 million question. There's a reason you haven't done it. And you know the reason. You know the reason. We ain't got to talk about it, right? We got to talk about it, right? There is a mutiny on the estate. Someone so greedy, they don't want to take what they've earned. If their DNA proves true, they want to take everything. And we see you. And we see all the little people you got around that you made promises to that is doing it for you to try and help you win. We see that. It's not going to work, though. We see them. Because even if you do take it, we're going to make sure you lose it because you don't need it. You're going to take from his mother. Oh, you want to make his mother look bad in publicity. His mom, the woman that birthed him, fed him, breeded him before you even knew of him, and think you're going to slide off with everything, handing it out to your little bums around you, send to do the dirty work till they get done dirty. Then they're crying and calling for help. Really? We see you all. We see all of you. On with the next receipt. Because they don't stop. And this one's going to be fun. Ooh, this is one of my favorite receipts. Ooh. Let's get this crack-a-lacking. YouTube guidelines allows me to play ads, but let's get it cracking.
Gang, I got an interview for you guys. I'm not sure if he wants his name shared or anything like that. I'm not sure if he was really trying to share his face or anything in the video, but this video is for the people out there who have been looking for answers on what happened to X at that moment. Some people watching this are going to get closure, and some others out there are still going to feel the same way. I get it. We lost a good guy. And I'm going to be honest with you. I would be lying if I told you guys you're not going to get emotional hearing what happened. Some of you are going to get emotional. Some of you are going to feel some type of way about this. But this information needs to be out there. We got to find out who did this to our brother. This is part one of the interview that I put together. I hit some people up. We got the witness that was on the scene. We saw a lot of people out there recording with their phones. I got someone. Part two is going to be dropping tomorrow. Make sure you guys share this video to any fan out there that needs answers when it comes to XxXTentacion. Put this video on Facebook. Share it.
Anyways, what happened yesterday was trying to get back. Me and my buddy, we went and we dropped off my jet ski. So like, you know what? We decided to just take a look
Who's
around
this?
the place.
Wait.
And then we were just taking a look around, you know.
Who's this? This isn't Victor. Victor, this ain't you. This ain't you telling the story because you backtracked and said you weren't there. So who's this? Who is this person then? Who is this? Have we not heard this voice before? Have we heard this voice before or not?
And we were like about to leave, and then we saw a guy with like blue pigtails, and we were like, "Yo, is that X?" So we're like, "Oh shit, it is X!" Like, "Yo, what up, X?" Like, we're like, "Dude, what's up?" And he's like, "Oh, what's up, guys?" And so he was just looking around, and we were just like following, etc. Like, just looking. He was looking at dirt bikes and motorcycles.
You were following him around. Where's the video of you following him around? Where's the video of anybody following him around? Where's this video at? Where's the video of you following him around? Where's that video at? How come police aren't showing that video? Y'all are so fraudulent. Y'all are so fraud. This ain't Victor? Because the Victor that we seen on the testimony doesn't sound like this. And the Victor that we hear here, he sounds like the one I matched up being related to the mutiny on the estate. Yeah, he's related, ain't he?